Navy Admiral and former Democratic Congressman from Pennsylvania, Joe Sestak. Great to see you, Congressman. Welcome back to the program.
It's good to be with you again. Thanks, David.
Are these the types of issues that you, as a former congressman, like to hear about? We've heard all about Swiss bank accounts, outsourcing there, something in Bermuda, offshore accounts. Is this what the American people and a former congressman need to hear about?
No, it's not. But look, the public doesn't like these kind of ads, but actually they seem to work. You can see that when President Obama has taken on Mr. Romney as portraying him as a heartless Republican that believes in capitalism and is very secretive about his finances, he's actually pulled ahead in the polls. But the overall issue is really this right now, is that at the end of the day, from a candidate back in 2008 who promised us that we wouldn't be red and blue, we'd come together as Americans, how well is he going to be able to govern afterwards? And I think that's what the president has to keep his eye on. I think he has a fine record to run on. Look, he salvaged the economy, he gave us health care, and as far as foreign policy, he rightfully ended our conflict there in Iraq and turned us towards the Western Pacific and China. I think at the end of the day, his favorability rating is going to be hurt, particularly as his campaign edged into focusing, I would say almost misrepresenting the character of his opponent by saying he was associated with a felony at SEC. That, in the longer term, I think will be more harmful to America. You may win, but it's going to be harmful to us.
Yeah, Clayton and I were speaking about this morning, and it's somewhat reminiscent of the Swift boat attacks that we saw against John Kerry. And yesterday you had one of the president's spokespeople say this, talking to a gaggle of reporters. Of course, the president wants to have a highbrow debate about these policy issues and what American people actually care about. Why then, Congressman, is he not running on the record you just spoke of?
Well, I think it's because he's been in charge of the economy for a while. And although the economy had been torpedoed and he caulked the holes and he kept us from sinking, he's still the captain of the ship. And you are responsible when you're captain of the ship for where it is today. And Mr. Romney has tried to portray him as being responsible for basically not doing even better. I understand that. Now, look, the other side, so therefore he's trying to characterize Mr. Romney. But look, this goes both ways. Mr. Romney has actually portrayed the president as being leaderless overseas. In fact, I thought he's been pretty darn tough overseas. He says to Pakistan, look, I don't care if you're not going to go after the al-Qaeda in your state. You don't want us to violate your airspace. I'm coming in with our drones and we're going to get them. My point is this. On the whole, he's got good things to run on. And I think he should characterize Mr. Romney as far as his positions that may not help middle-class Americans. That's all right. In the longer term, this president will be better for us, as Mr. Romney would be if he ran, if he not just portrays his adversary as someone who is out of touch, but actually shows why he's in touch with what needs to be done in America.
And that's why we love having you on the program, sir. Former Admiral, former Congressman Joe Sestak, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Great to be with you again. Thanks.